Hi friends, welcome back. Today we have our January Azure Standard Haul. So if you're unfamiliar with Azure Standard, it is a food company that provides high quality, organic, some natural food choices, and they often will sell things in bulk, and it is a delivery company. However, it's not like you don't order like Amazon whenever you want to deliver. You get things, you order them, and then once a month there's a drop in your location, and then you go pick things up at the drop. And it is a great option for especially those of us in rural areas that are looking for healthy, nutritious food that might not have all of the options that some other people have. It supplements what we do here on the homestead, so we are so excited. So I'm going to share what I got this month in Azure Standard, because I always find it super helpful to watch these and see what other people got. There are so many things that Azure Standard provides that it's always good to get new ideas and see what good deals are and see what people enjoy. So here's what we got in January. Now, there were several things in my order that were out of stock. I think like the butter is what I always get, the Romano butter, and it was out of stock. So I was a little sad about that. There were a couple things, other things that were out of stock, but I don't remember. So let's just open up and see what all we have. All right, in this box we have some frozen edamame. I wanted to try this. My girls, particularly Taylor, really enjoys cooking Asian food, and so I thought this would be fun. There's a little restaurant in town that has steamed edamame that we really, really love, and I thought we would give it a try. And if we do well with it and we enjoy it, we can plant some more in the garden this year, so that'll be fun. So we're trying the edamame. Yes. So right here, their veggies for the freezer are one of my favorite things because you can scoop out whatever you need. This is corn, and this is easy to just scoop and put in soups or just as a side or whatever you need. And it is fantastic. I love having their veggies on hand. Their fruit also comes like this, and you can just, you have like, I can have blueberries in my freezer, I can have strawberries in my freezer, so when we need them for something, you just scoop some out. They flash froze them when they were fresh, and so they are delicious. I mean, far better than the frozen veggies that you get at Walmart. So these are wonderful. Here is some more. Now these are absolutely one of our favorite things as well. These are the frozen hash browns, and if you've watched my hauls before, you know this is pretty much a staple in our Azure Standard order. These hash browns they're cubed potatoes. That's all they are. That's all that's in them is little cut up potato squares, flash froze, and you can just scoop out what you need. So if you're in a rush, if you're in a hurry and you need to make mashed potatoes super quick, or you just want hash browns as a side or whatever, these are a great way to really cut your time in half. So we really like having these on hand. All right, let's see what's in this box. Oh, I know what's in here. These are some of my favorite jars. These are gallon jars, and I love to store and organize things in these. This is what I store my grain in to be ready for the grain mill. So when I pull it out of my 5-gallon buckets, I'll put it into these, and then it makes it kind of nice and pretty right for my counter, and I can just scoop it into my grain mill. And that's another really big thing that I get from Azure Standard is my grain. It really is the cheapest place to get good quality grain, and I've always had really good luck. So I get my bulk wheat berries from Azure Standard, but this is 4 of these gallon jars right here, which are wonderful. They're all really cold. It's cold outside. They've been in a cold truck. All right, and our last box, and this should be the box crammed full of several things. All right, I got some pinto beans. I probably need to order a bigger thing of pinto beans. We use them quite a bit. It is so much cheaper to order dry beans in bulk than to get canned beans. And it doesn't seem like very much at first, but when you add that up over time, it's massive. So like I can make what equates to about a can of pinto beans for maybe 30 cents. However, if I go buy that same can in the store, now it's like $1.50, $1.70, depending on the brand. And these are so much better for you. There's less preservatives. You control what goes into them. So hands down, this is a better option. It takes a little more planning ahead, but really not that much once you get in the habit and the routine of it. Beans are super easy to do. And if you want some on your shelf for just convenience sake, because sometimes, let's face it, we're in a hurry and we need to just dump beans into something, you can go ahead and can beans ahead of time. And so that's a great option. If you've been watching our channel, you know that my daughter got her first dairy goat and she's very excited, and she milked it for the first time last week. So I got her a starter culture of sour cream so she can try to make some sour cream. We have yogurt starter culture already. This is for my daughter Michaela. This is some peanut butter. So we're gonna try, I don't know that we've tried Azure's peanut butter. So this will be a fun try. We'll have to let you know if she enjoys it. Oranges. Y'all, Azure Standard, I love their produce. It is delicious. It is fantastic. Their Honeycrisp apples are like the size of your head. Their onions are massive. I always get produce because it's delicious. And these oranges, they are good. Potatoes. We love their potatoes. They're cheap. Sometimes I will get a big, like 50-pound bag of potatoes if I'm in the canning mood, and I'll can a bunch of them and have some really convenient potatoes. But this is just a small thing of potatoes to have some around. And of course, the February sales flyer that we can peruse for next time. It's time for me to make some new coleslaw, so I got a head of cabbage because our cabbage isn't growing yet in the garden. In fact, we're starting our seeds this week for the garden. I think we're starting celery and onions this week, but cabbage is a little ways away. So this is gonna make my daughter very excited. This is a giant bag of instant potatoes. These are her favorite instant potatoes. She loves Azure Standard instant potatoes. This may be the biggest bag I've gotten for her, but instant potatoes just for Taylor. It was time to refill my baking soda, so I got some baking soda here. I love Azure is one of my absolute favorite places to stock up on baking goods, like dry goods, things for your pantry. It really is cost effective. And this is a small bag. A lot of times I'll get the big bags, but I just needed a little bit this time. Ooh, and this will be fun. I have been drinking my own kombucha for a long time, and the health benefits are huge for me. And I can tell a massive difference when I don't drink it, when I do, but the cost of kombucha is just skyrocketing. So like everything else. And so I'm gonna try, that's part of why I got these big jars, is because I'm gonna try brewing my own kombucha. So this is a SCOBY, a starter culture for your kombucha. And we are going to, I'll take you along for the journey and walk you through it. All right, so this is our haul. It's not massive, but it's gonna get us through January and we're super excited. So tell us all about, I wanna hear what you are getting from Azure, what your favorite things are, what you've tried and don't like. I want to hear all the things because I love the community that these Azure posts build, kind of helping each other figure out the way, eat healthier, make better choices, learn how to make things from scratch. So give me your tips and tricks. Give me what you love from Azure. Y'all have a wonderful day.